there's a lot of buzz around here. People are talking about the Lions and they want to know. Every day I get questions, how are our boys stacking up? How do they look against the Indian team?
Whoa, the first tournament in all of Asia being played in Sri Lanka in our own home grounds.
We're always the first, whatever we do, even in this league, that's our aim, to be the first team, to be the #1 team.
Colombo may be the most resilient team in this league. We have seen them come out, grind the football, use the clock. They run the ball extremely well. They have 3 talented running backs.
Whatever you do, if you do it more than what someone else does, you'll always be ahead of that person.
This is the first year in Sri Lanka, but there are crowds coming and people ask, how do you play it? How is it different from rugby?
Colombo's the one team that 1 week had a number of injuries and had to play without a number of players.
My favorite play is to kill the quarterback because that is my duty. My name is Lukman Ahmad and my nickname is Obama.
Obama Lugman is a rush end who coaches talked about before the season. This guy is going to come off the edge and attack the quarterback.
So I am considering only one play to hit the quarterback. That's it.
There may be no better player in this league at rushing the quarterback and getting a sack than Obama.
I played rugby for my school, first 15, and I played 2-3 leagues.
He makes sure that people don't slack off, people work hard, people give their 110% for the team, because he's also one of the captains too.
He's a great leader. He's not a talk guy, he's an action guy.
Me and Obama, we are the captains of the defense team. I've been knowing him for a long time, so it's really nice for me to, captain with one of my old friends.
He's very good, he's smart. He's good. He's also played rugby for school level.
Shuel is another character. He's a good rugby player, very good rugby player. He's a very calm, very honest, and he's a very fast-moving guy.
I've been playing for like the past 9 years. I've been playing rugby, school level, and I was called for club level, but unfortunately because this came up, I couldn't continue my rugby, so I started playing American football.
Imtiaz is a linebacker who plays his position very well. Big guy, comes up against the run, tackles hard, but he can also drop into coverage. We saw him in one game drop back, intercept the ball, and then run it all the way back for a touchdown. For a big guy, he's not only athletic, but runs very, very well.
Suhail's great. Suhail's our heartbeat. Your linebacking crew on your defense have to be that guy. That's got to be your tough guy, your leader guy, because they're like the vocal, the vocal cords for your defense.
What are you doing?
And he tells us where our strengths are. We're formationally we get up correct. A lot of our best players are rugby players, but some of our best, we have cricket players and kind of roundabout.
Colombo Lions, we have different part players, they're from different areas, and most of them are in rugby sector. And we have the cricketers, we have the athletic players, we have the volleyball players, we have the karate players. So we got plenty of players.
1, 2, 3, go! I'm playing offensive tackler for Colombo Lions, and they call me Repo, but my real name is Ruan Ranmuthu.
Repo Man got his name because he's always that guy. He's coming after you. He's going to come and get you. That's how it came about. Besides that, we can't say his last name. So
when I was schooling, I played for about 10 years of rugby, and altogether school rugby and club rugby as well. As soon as I left school, I joined Havelok's, a famous rugby club in Sri Lanka.
1, 2, 3,
We have really tough O-line, like really huge guys and stuff. So yeah, we have Repo, we have the two twins.
Twins are crazy. I don't even know what they're saying most of the time. I think they know what I'm saying some of the time.
If you're slacking off on the field, they'll be like, why are you slacking off? Wake up.
They send a lot of messages and I have no idea what they're saying. I hope they're backing me up.
They make sure that everyone gives their 110% on the field.
Yeah, they like they like a lot of talkings, and you do in momentum when the team morals come. So they are the main man to build the team morale.
They love to yell. They just love to yell at guys, and they're even more aggressive than Obama is. So yeah.
Twins like like ghost. They want to kill somebody in the field.
Everything is taken care of. You know what we're supposed to do. You know what we have to do. Okay, now it's just a matter of doing it. Well, I'm Bill Stafford from Grand Junction, Colorado. I'm out here coaching the Colombo Lions. No mistakes, no mental mistakes, no physical errors.
He's one of the best honest coaches what we got here.
He teach every place and every moment how we want to get the quarterback, how we want to settle down. He's like a father.
Obama. Actually, go like this, okay? Go like that. You know, kind of the goal with this too is I want them to become good fathers, good citizens, good. You know, I like to be that kind of role model guy, and you know, and teach them life lessons, not just football. There's a lot more to this than just the X's and O's and the on the field stuff.
My name is Andrew Danishka Siriwardena. I'm 20 years old. I'm the wide receiver. I play for the Colombo Lions. I was born here. I lived here for my first 11 and a half years.
Andrew was a wonderful child, very, very quiet, very, very shy, sometimes even afraid of his own shadow. I moved them to Canada. It was a very conscious choice because it's one of the best countries to bring up the kids and to bring the best out of kids.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Siriwardena. I'm Andrew Siriwardena's sister, elder sister.
Sisters Miss Sri Lanka. That's hard to say that actually, Miss Sri Lanka.
It was a very interesting experience and unexpected. I've learned a lot. You know, I wore that little sash that said Sri Lanka, but it's amazing. It was such a pressure and a responsibility because that's 20 million people on that little sash, you know? It's like so light, but it's not that light. It's actually quite heavy. Let's see, when we were growing up, oh, I have lots of embarrassing stories, but he made me promise not to tell you. He was more the quiet kid. I was more like climb the trees, break things, you know, like the boy kind of, I guess.
I want him to be like a man. Then I push him for the rugby football in Canada. In that time, actually, I never thought he could be a good rugby player.
His reason behind pushing me to play rugby was to become more of a man, because let's say I was a bit too shy and to myself and easy to push over by people. Playing American football, my high school team, my first day at training, I didn't know what was offense, I didn't know what was defense, I didn't know what I was doing on the field. I made so many mistakes, but it was fun. Then in 2007, I decided, why don't I try playing for my city team? The province that I lived in Quebec is known for their football. Every match that we'd have, city team match, I don't know, there'd be so many spectators just coming and watching.
Do you know how many hours he sits in front of internet, YouTube, looking at all the games, all the American football games?
My mom, she actually sent us down here on a holiday. And then when we came down here, she was like, you know what, we're going to stay here. I was actually quite sad when coming down here, especially since I was so used to playing American football.
All of a sudden I realized that my children were losing or were forgetting their roots.
But Mom, I had so many things planned. Why are you doing this? She was like, no, it's okay, it's good for a change. Come and live here, get to know your country a bit more better. It was, I think, the second day of my university over here. I was just getting to know a batchmate of mine called Sajid. He plays for CRNFC, he plays rugby. And then I was explaining to him my background. I've been living in Canada, I've been playing these sports. And then he was like, you know Dilroy Fernando? I was like, yeah, I know him. Why? He was like, he's starting up an American football team. I'm like, yeah, please. Yeah, okay, you can continue on American football. Are you serious with the pads and the helmets over here? So he was like, yeah, seriously, go check it out. The first few days it was me teaching the guys what to do, how to hold the ball properly, how to make a proper catch.
I know this is his dream. He loves his country, he loves the sport. To be able to represent an island and a country as beautiful as this, I mean, it's our home.
I am proud of that I am Sri Lankan. I am really proud of it.
We practice longer, we hang out longer, we get to know each other, so we know each other's moves, and so it's very easier to go on, get on and, you know, play good football.
Bringing a new sport into the country is like a big thing, like and plus sport that's like very famous abroad and all that. So yeah, someday maybe we can go international.
Our guys take a lot of pride in their game, and they take a lot of pride in the fact that they're from Colombo. That's a big deal.